Mm. Mm. Live? What? Hey, Goku. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Realize at the same time it looks crazy, but whatever. Dang. What? Oh my goodness. That's already tea. We haven't even started watching stuff. What's with all this tea? So much tea, I tell you. Don't worry, chat.
Have you ever wanted to become a live streamer?
We got. You did. Okay. It's all good, chat. It's all good. We got tea time starting, chat. We got tea time. We're gonna investigate Chinese live streamers. Let's get on with the video.
Have you ever wanted to become a live streamer in China? Well, look no further. Just stumble upon one of these underground training camps that'll have you looking like you just walked into a Temu factory, but for streamers. The new dream everybody in China is chasing right now is becoming a live stream celebrity. But apparently the new master plan that'll 100% guarantee you become a famous, successful streamer are these so-called live streamer training camps. Yeah, actual boot camps designed to turn regular people into online celebrities. You sign up, you attend classes, and then by the end you're...
Yeah, what do you think about that? Isn't the likelihood of becoming an influencer 1%? Bro, I haven't even become an influencer yet. I'm still bottom barrel.
You're supposed to walk out like the next Jackson Wang of live streaming. Sounds amazing, right? Except there's one
I just realized my model froze.
A lot of these training programs are basically just expensive PowerPoint presentations pretending to be some secret knowledge. They take extremely basic marketing advice, like stuff you could learn from like a 10-minute YouTube video, and then they package it like it's some secret ancient live streaming technique passed down by the live streaming monks.
By
yelling
affirmations
like, bless me with the luck of 100k viewers, or bring upon the tier 3 gifted subs. To pretty much turning these live stream schools into borderline pyramid schemes and charging people thousands of dollars for it, this is your only choice. Make sure you pray to the Douyin gods every night for good luck. And the worst ones, they even go as far as collecting all your money until you're in debt. And don't think about escaping or running away, because by then, they have all your personal information. Okay, now because live streaming became so big in China, I mean, you literally can retire just from a couple years of making it big on there. So everybody suddenly became an expert, and they suddenly had the secret formula. I figured out the algorithm. Yeah, it's giving that energy, except they're charging tuition for it. But some of these training programs don't just sell overpriced courses, they evolve to full-blown pyramid schemes. And the craziest example was this thing called Super Host Courses that was being promoted throughout Chinese social media. And surprise, surprise, the course cost anywhere from 980 yuan all the way up to 12,800 yuan. First, they hook you with a cheap beginner course, a 399 yuan introductory class with 7 sessions. And when you see that price, people are like, hey, that's not bad, let's give it a try. But once you're inside the system, the upselling begins. Suddenly, they tell you, oh, you've only learned the basics. If you want the real techniques, you have to move on to the advanced class. That one costs 3,000 yuan. But it doesn't just stop there. If you want the real knowledge, and I mean the real knowledge, you have to buy a one-on-one coaching session with a professional streamer. That will cost you 6,999 yuan. We got beginner pack, advanced pack, ultimate legendary pack. I mean, the only thing missing here is a limited time battle pass. So let me tell you exactly how these training sessions look. The trainer starts the class with a live demonstration. He's like, today I'm going to sell you these pairs of shoes. No mistake, no mistake. Remember everything I say in this live room today. Now the pitch barely makes any sense. I mean, it sounded like somebody generated a last minute script last second. But the trainer delivers it with maximum confidence, which is the whole point. Because immediately after the demonstration, he orders every single student to show their best smile. Then he tells them to shout live stream catchphrases like, kids, don't miss your spot. You don't want to miss out. Don't miss out. Almost as if you're spamming emotes hoping that at least one of your viewers is a 12-year-old behind the screen. And according to him, if you follow his method, you'll transform into a human cash machine. He starts yelling, "To be a streamer, you must first go crazy and rush forward without caring about face or reputation. Just throw your dignity out the window and just, start streaming in public and screaming at your phone." And then they started chanting, "I'm a super speaker. My live streams will be incredibly exciting." Constantly shouting affirmations like it'll bring you good luck and make you famous overnight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bro!
They keep preaching about how you can make tens of thousands of millions of dollars and millions of views overnight if you just follow his method and just continue with the course. And if you're wondering what that method is, just buy the next course.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
He promised he'll teach you how to go viral in just less than 3 days. And if somehow you don't, well, that's a skill issue on your end. You just weren't following the courses properly. Now, the weirdest part about these camps isn't even the promises. It's like the whole atmosphere and how the trainer pretty much presents himself. He continuously praises himself as a super mastermind in live streaming. And then he shouts, "You are all mine. Not a single one of you can leave." So, it's giving live streaming cult more than course. Then, of course, comes the money pitch. He reveals a special offer. The course that normally costs $9,800 is suddenly discounted to $2,800.
Bro. Oh my goodness, what a deal. Earn it back in 2 sessions. But don't you only have 1 session with that? Bro. That's a pyramid scheme.
What a steal. But there's a condition. You have to sign up for 2 sessions. And you got to start recruiting other people to continue. So at that point, it's a pyramid scheme. The trainer insists that the course doesn't quite meet platform requirements, but is still doable. Which is just another way of saying that this might violate the rules, but let's try it anyways. Then he starts flexing that his channel gets over 100,000 views every day. He says his streams can sell more than 15,000 yuan worth of products in less than 3 hours, and apparently his secret method is to just use looped audio. They also demonstrate how to misrepresent the products and deceive the viewers. For example, he shows how to hype something up like peanut oil as a bargain, but then he suggests that you quietly swap the peanut oil with a smaller bottle or a different brand. If customers complain, no problem at all. You can return the product, except the fee of returning usually costs half the price that you bought it for. It's like when I get Uber Eats and the delivery fee costs half the price of my Chick-fil-A. But then people started asking, doesn't this count as consumer fraud? Are you kidding me? What's this silly little guy talking about? Security, get him out. Out. Don't worry about him. He's just trying to bring us all down. People like him, that's what we call failures. Now, round 2, guys. Chant it. We are live streamers. We are live streamers.
我被一个卖课的骗了7000块钱，这里的所有人都是疯子。
What is that? What was that? You got my answer. What? Are they doing a practice or is this like, bro? I'm shame. Okay, so they're screaming at each other. I'm shameless. Bro, what?
老师每天逼着做你不愿意做的事，本来想的挺好的，来这里学学人家优秀的人是怎么直播的，顺便交交朋友。可来了我才发现，每天见得这么累，一天的课程里有1半多的时间都是在练习。哪怕你平时再怎么要面子，来了这儿你就一点面子也没有了。我一个平时连和陌生人打招呼都不好意思的人，竟然逼着让我喊我不要脸。
Also, students who actually complete these courses said that at the end, their follower counts barely even moved. They spent all that money and their accounts still had the same energy of a group chat you made a year ago for that one trip. And honestly, watching these Chinese students study while being live streamed for like 12 hours straight like it's the Olympics, low-key reminds me of why learning Chinese from real-life context matters way more. That's why I recommend Migaku, because if you learn Chinese the internet clips, you see a word, you hover over it, boom, instant translation. Grammar and cultures, tones, menus. I mean, they even have Japanese, Korean, Spanish, as well as many other languages. And one subscription gives you access to all languages. Right now, you can get 50% off the lifetime plan, which is access for life, or grab an extra free month on the standard and early access plans. Just use migaku.com/wanilo to support me, and let's log back in. Now, why do most of these students fail besides the ones who get really, really lucky? Well, because the people who understand live streaming, they're not teaching. They're live streaming. They're just too busy making money themselves. The competition in Chinese live streaming is absolutely brutal. If anybody discovers a method or a strategy, they're gonna gatekeep it harder than underground rap. So instead, these schools hire instructors that honestly don't really have much experience, or they got lucky that
bruh, that's diabolical, bro. They're paying to get scammed
one time, and then they just package themselves as a professional live streamer because of that one viral video. So they keep charging students until they either succeed or run out of money. And if they do succeed, they can take credit for it as well. They also collect personal information from you, which is always a comforting thought. So far in China right now, there are already over 60 universities that have live streaming specific programs. So one day you might have to prepare for your kids saying, "Hey mom and dad, I want to go to China for a live streaming degree." But after going through all these live stream training camp scams and these algorithm masters, I did start wondering something. What happens to people who actually dedicate their lives to it? You know those live stream dance groups on Douyin that stream for hours upon end, sometimes even like 13 hours a day? There's a massive dark side to this industry that not many people talk about a lot. Besides the camera crew working like an absolute Chad, going for the best camera angles for hours upon end, the dancers and the performers for many of these groups suffer a pretty dark reality. Let's take a look at a live stream dance group called Peach Island. And they weren't just some random TikTok dance group that was just created in your home. It was actually created from people who directly came from China's idol industry. One of the founders is Do Xiaomeng, who also helped produce the survival show Chuang. The other founder is Sijie, who also used to be a manager at SM Entertainment, which is renowned in Korea's K-pop industry, and the one who also launched
that boy
was created in your home. It was actually created from people who directly came from China's idol industry. One of the founders is
where was that guy? I think that guy was the ghost hand guy or something like that, where he got into a lot of controversy that had to edit him out of this whole video. I don't remember.
Do Xiaomeng, who also helped produce the survival show Chuang. The other founder is Sijie, who also used to be a manager at SM Entertainment, which is renowned in Korea's K-pop industry, and the one who also launched aespa. So these weren't amateurs, they knew the idol system in and out. So within 3 months, they assembled a 7-member team. One of the members was Lu Yingchen, and she's only 20 years old, and she already has about 1.8 million followers on Douyin. While she was still in university, she was posting videos about her K-pop routines and dances on campus, which ended up going viral and blowing her up. Like, not like literally, but you know what I mean. This caused her to make a decision to drop out of school and join a Beijing girl group, which eventually she had to leave because the company's values didn't really align with her. So this is where live streaming entered the picture for her.
I like how she literally dropped out because she's like, you know what, forget this. Even though, don't they over there definitely want you to have a college degree? So, like, I know you could live stream, but she's, oh my goodness. She did not get a backup plan.
Which only happened a couple months back. This is a very recent story. She said that she always wanted to become an idol, but she was just born a bit too late to catch that massive era of live talent shows on TV. And if you guys know the struggles about the K-pop group idol industry, you know that effort doesn't always equal an outcome. It's extremely rare that a group debuts, and it's that 0.1% that usually do. So many people who have strived to become an idol usually end up in debt after 8 to 10 years in training. So live streaming became her alternative path. And then there's He Jingjiao, and her story honestly feels like something right out of a C-drama. I mean, the first time we see her is literally her with a shoulder injury backstage while other performers are still doing their routines. And she's also crying too. But the reason she's crying isn't because of the pain, it's because that she's afraid she won't be able to dance again the next day. And it doesn't help that He's parents didn't approve her dancing at all. She had to secretly teach herself hip-hop dances. To make them happy, she got into university, but later got the option to study abroad in South Korea. And while she was there, she actually secretly signed a 10-year idol contract without her parents knowing. Except her parents intervened, brought her back to China, and it kind of ruined her whole plan. So instead, she kept dancing online, posting clips, and building a following, which eventually got her to 350,000 followers. Honestly, props. You know how Asian parents can be. So when Peach Island saw her dance videos, they reached out to recruit her. And she took it because at 25, she already felt that her window was closing and that live streaming was her last shot. So fast forward, they started preparing Peach Island's debut. The performers rehearsed constantly, choreography, facial expressions, stage positioning, like everything from morning to night. It was a grind, okay? It was non-stop. And the stress definitely started showing because even one of the other performers, Tao, had a nightmare that nobody would send them any virtual gifts during stream. Yeah, and finally, the big moment came.
You know what's crazy, chat? So I'm sorry, I finished my ice cream one of those days. So when I used to do my 20+ hour streams daily, it would be like 18 to 20 hours, right? I used to literally only get like a few hours sleep. But even when I was sleeping, I would be like, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the follow. Sean, what are you talking about? Lulu, shut your mouth. I would literally play out a live stream scenario when I wasn't even live. I was just like, thank you for the gifted, thank you for the kicks. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the subscribe. I was literally on it even when I was like, oh my goodness. I was just like, wait, I'm not live. I would have paranoia that I was just live because I was always live. Like, did I ever turn off my stream? I don't even know. That's how crazy it got, man. It was insane.
September 4th, 2025 at 4:49 p.m. Live stream started. Founder Sijie shouted, "Go!" All of the performers rushed onto the stage with the song Love Emergency. Behind the scenes, you can literally see the staff constantly refreshing the Douyin page, because viewership heavily depends on Douyin's algorithm to just randomly promote your stream. At the control desk, all the staff were watching real-time analytics, they were watching the stream, they were watching the viewers' comments, the gifts, like, they were monitoring everything. It's like watching the stock market. Whenever the viewer numbers dropped, somebody would just start panicking and they just had to start shouting and yelling. They also quickly replayed Liu Yingchun's most popular song to hook in new viewers. And when the stream ends, everybody, all the performers, they just collapse. They just fall to the ground.
Oh my
because
goodness.
Mind you, many of these studios don't even have air conditioning. And after a couple hours to regain your sanity, you have to do it all over again. No more breaks, no more time off camera for the rest of the day. The next morning, they realized that they've already used up their entire inventory of emotes and dances that they practiced for. So the coaches had to rush to create new dances and even use some dances that were supposed to debut a couple weeks later, but they just had to use them immediately. Meanwhile, He was at the hospital for treatment, but she still returned for rehearsal. And the pay is not even that glamorous. The idols usually just earn a base salary of 8,000 yuan and just a small share of the viewer gifts. Some studios even push the idols to privately message and DM wealthy fans to encourage them to gift them more views or more subs. It starts getting kind of weird. And sometimes the viewership of a stream can drop because of lighting, because of how somebody looks, maybe the camera angles, or it could
because of lighting or camera angles. It's insane. You know, I don't want to watch this anymore. That's diabolical. Oh my goodness, I can't even with that. That's just insane. Oh, bro, like, yeah, like bro, I had to do all this stuff for content creation myself, but like, do it under someone else's management and not even get the money out, I would be so mad. Like, I don't know how I would be able to do it.
Be something as random as how somebody flirts with the viewers, which pretty much means that luck can matter way more than talent. And by the third day, Peach Island's viewership had dropped to 700 viewers. At one point, they even got suspended because of a high heel outfit that apparently violated the Douyin guideline rules. At their best, the group reached about 7,000 viewers, which does sound impressive, until you realize top live streamers gain over 100,000 live viewers. So only a few people really become actual idols in this industry. And for her, she still regrets not taking that Korean training opportunity a couple years back. She considered that maybe if she didn't invest so much into dance group live streaming on Douyin, she could have had a chance in the K-pop industry. The group is still alive, but it's not as active as it once was, and everybody just kind of went their own separate ways, doing their own thing. For her right now, she still continues posting and still continues pursuing this path, which is great for her, honestly. You have to have a really strong mindset after training for years upon end and getting almost nothing in return to keep pursuing something that you enjoy, that is your passion. So Peach Island was a...
I mean, she have her college. Was she the one without the college degree? So it makes sense why she's like always pursuing this. Like, instead of being like having those other jobs. I can understand why.
Essentially a gamble and a lifeline for all of these members. And despite all the uncertainty, the scams, the training camps,
no one can just deflect the Emerald Splash.
Whoa.
Live streaming.
Thanks for the
Because
follow.
every once in a while, somebody does make it big. Even if it's
Hi.
that 0.1%, that is still not
Hola.
0%. And those success stories keep the dream alive. And I mean, it's no walk in the park at all. You have to make sure you're looking in the right places and doing the right things so you don't waste your money or your time. But even then, it's no guarantee. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would be able to, like, with a management like that. I don't think I could.
If you ever see me
How are you
dancing
doing,
on live stream one day, just know I'm probably being held hostage.
Thanks for the roses. ¿Hablas español? Yo sabe un poco de español, ¿por qué? Okay. Okay. He's so extra. ¿Por qué está haciendo eso this man? Okay. Bro, I need chat. We need to be like, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Gracias para las roses. Like, bro, that's so wild. ¿Qué tú estás haciendo? Cachu, Mayu Cachu. Oh my, there's some stuff like a cannoli, by the way. Some stuff like a panini. Por las rosas. Gracias por las rosas. Dame las rosas. Dame las afuera. ¿Sabe qué pasa? No, yo no sé qué pasa, pero que se sabe. Y sabe esta Roma. Gracias. Modelo. My model. Modelo. Dame un modelo. It's modelo time. Okay, you're a bingus bird. La modelo, ¿sabes qué pasa? Yo no que se pasa de nada, eso fresca, Roma. You drink? My brother does. My brother be drinking the modelos. He's a modelo lover. Brother loves the modelo. He's a modelo dude. Oh my, I think he also drinks Tito's, the mixes and all that. Ton. When you guys get him, how many modelos? You're disgusting, man. Matter of fact, just for that, get hit with that. Ugh. Bruh. Matter of fact, let me play Elden Ring with him. You probably would, low key. He is that type of person, my dude. He'd be like, yo, JJ, I heard someone's gonna offer you $500 for Elden Ring. Let's go. Let's go play. Like, matter of fact, I'll do it myself. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, Laguba. Like, sheesh. on my head, he's away. That's crazy, bird. No my he's a best nobody. My lahi, my lahu, my laha, my laha. A while to praise never my oh. Esa resta Roma 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 please ave I don't wanna say Malahi Malahu Malaha Malaha Malahi Malahu Malaha Malaha Esa resta Roma 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 Isa fresta Malabale Malaho da fe Malahi Malahu Malaha Malaha. You say I'm crazy, but you don't even know what you've done. But when you come me, baby, I know I'm not the only one. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of a plan. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. Hoping that you understand. Baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The honey now. Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking now, maybe we found love right where we are. Oh. Na 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 na. Now, honey, how? Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, oh darling. Place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da da. So honey now, take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. No, 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 no. So, honey, now take me into your loving arms. Place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking now that maybe we found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. Chee-wee-wees, chee-wee-wees. Chee-wee-wees, chee-wee-wees. Giving out there, I didn't know how to believe I was a queen that was meant to be. I live to fight, trying to play both sides. I cannot live myself. Got a problem, child. You must see on the stage. I'm done hiding. I'll be shining like I'm born to be. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know we're gonna be golden. Gonna be golden. Up, up, up. It's our voices. Gonna be golden. I'm done hiding now. I'm shining like wanna be. You know we're gonna be golden. We're gonna be. Wanna be broken. Need a memory. Our time, no fears, no lies. That's who we're born to be. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know we're gonna be golden. Gonna be golden. Ha, ha, ha. Insert? I didn't even know that. Up beside your voices. I'm done hiding. Now I'm shining. That I love that song. I didn't know. Like I'm born to be. We're dreaming hard. We came so far. Now I believe. We're going up, up, up. Beside. Oh my goodness. What do they want? Ah. They're crazy. They're crazy. Crazy. You drive me crazy. Feels alright. I'm so excited. I live tonight. Oh, crazy. Feels alright. Every day, every night. Mm. We're going up. You know we're gonna be golden. Mm-hmm. Gonna be golden. I'm done hiding. Like I'm about to be. We are hunters. I believe we're going up, up, up. It's our moment. Gonna be golden. Gonna be golden. Oh, up, up, up. It's our voices. We're gonna be golden. I'm done hiding now. Shining like I'm gonna be. Thanks, Tron. Let's see. Can I win the throne? I didn't know how to believe I was a queen. I was meant to be. I live too far and I play too far. I cannot live myself. Yeah, I just ignored it. So, got a problem, child. Too much on the stage, I'm not hiding now. Shining like I'm born to be. We're dreaming hard, we came so far. I know, I believe. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know we're gonna be golden. Uh-oh, up, up, up. It's our moment. You know we're gonna be golden. Gonna be golden. I'm done hiding now. I'm shining. I'm gonna be. Take over. Take. So easy. I'm about to switch up these vibes. Suddenly, I can see your pretty face. But the talent start to show it, make the haters. I don't think you're ready for a takedown. Breaking into pieces, it's a world of hate. It's so obvious. Yeah, it's a takedown. A demon with no feeling don't deserve to live. I mean, I don't see why you would, Tron. I don't get anything from. Do you have a Prime? If you haven't used Prime, go ahead. If you do, it's like dang. I don't know. I don't really get anything. I probably will get mad, to be honest. I'll be like, bro, you're such a bingus. I'll be like, bruh. I'll be like, why? I'll be like, excuse. I'm already getting mad. You're making me mad. You're making me mad just thinking about it. I'll be like, bro, I tell you all the time. Why you do this to me? You're such a bingus. Did I ever get water? Bro, it's Trump's fault I never got water. Oh my god. I'm gonna stick and choke him with the wiener. Bruh, at this point, what the heck's wrong with you? You think I'm bingus? You're such a bingus. Bruh. I stick it. Oh, you're such a wiener. What a wiener. Oh my god. I'm gonna stick and cut you up. Think of burrito breath. The wiener. The wiener, chat. Wiener. Can you? Think of bingus. Bingus. It's a bingus. It's a bingus. Should I put just cheating? That's a good category to be on. Ooh, I get like 50%, man. Not even, because then there's taxes. I get like $2 off of that, man. Like zoinks. Go choke on a wiener, Tron. I was thinking gonna cut you up. It is. That's why I be like, bro. That's why I keep trying to direct them elsewhere. Speaking of which, I don't think you're ready for a takedown. Breaking into pieces, it's the world I hate. I gotta look this up. Yeah, it's a takedown. Do. I'm about to gear up for the takedown. Heck no! No, you're such a bingus. Heck no! No, choke on the wiener for that. You could choke on my wiener. You could choke on my nuts. Like, bro, what? Bro. But I don't think you're ready for the takedown. Breaking into pieces, it's a world of hate. It's so obvious, yeah, it's a takedown. I'm about to gear up for the takedown. It's a takedown, I'll take you up and take. What? Oh, you're the master of illusion. Takiona Hajima. Look into the masses that you're proving. How can I live into myself? The emptiness, brokenness by yourself. I'm on the line. It's a takedown, I'll take you up and ain't got like what? Oh, you're the masters that you're proving. Doki Hajima. Look into your masses that you're fooling. How can I live into myself? What? What? And I get an email from the Amazonian. To whom myself. Okay. How do I figure out the algorithm? Figure out the algorithm. Chat, we got long days ahead. Do I have that? I do. And what the masses that you're proving. How can I live into myself the emptiness by? I'm on the line, I'm what you are. You can cry, but you can't run. I'ma gear up for the takedown. Oh, you're the master of illusion. Look into the masses that you're proving. How can I live into myself? Okay, hmm. It's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, my peeps. 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 Peeps. My peeps. My peeps. My peeps. My peeps. Stay